Think he's done it?
I don't know. I'm done. I'm done waiting.
Where are your glasses?
My glasses.
Where are my glasses?
Right here.
Hey, look at this. Ooh, those are dirty.
What difference does it make?
How about this one?
Which is the same as the last one.
How about this one?
That's perfect. Yeah.
All right. Hey, welcome to the classic series for July. This is halfway through the year. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you guys didn't notice, last month I was bent over this way. You know? I mean, and I'm looking at myself and going, my God, the guy looks like he's in abject pain, which I was. I found a new chiropractor and he straightened me out. I feel I'm a new man.
You call that straight?
I call what this is straight.
I'm standing straight now.
Yeah.
And you don't seem parallel.
Yeah, you're talking straight too.
Hey, this is the classic series for July. And
What is it?
Happy to have Ed here.
Yeah, Lucky Ed.
My
Cohort in crime.
cohort and co-host. Host this, Ed.
Yeah. Cogent co-host, I might add.
So Ed was criticizing my most recent video.
Criticizing is probably a little strong.
Well, you said that I need to write a script.
Well, you should have a general script so you know what you're going to say, one after the other, instead of just doing it off the cuff, which normally you do quite well. But
Well,
this
that's the
time,
thing.
it seemed like you were a little lost in the shuffle.
Because every time I read a script, I tend to read a script.
As they are read in a script sort of form.
Hey, by the way, you made an interesting comment complaining that you had to open the only bottle of wine with a cork that we have today, and I thought that was rather interesting that we have 4 wines, all from different parts of the world, and all of them, 3 of the 4 have screw caps. Is that not the direction that this is going?
It better be after I was telling Paul about a dinner party I had on Saturday, and the 2 best wines we were going to open, a very expensive Burgundy and an even more expensive Brunello di Montalcino, were corked. And, when you pour those in the glass, you can't just rinse it out with wine. You've got to get another glass. It's so bad.
It's done. So, and plus the guy that brought one of them, which is an old friend of ours, George Skorka, who's a friend of yours, but has worked at some of the great restaurants in L.A.
Yeah.
As a sommelier, and here he brings a expensive corked wine.
Yeah, but the problem is it's not his fault. I mean,
it's not his fault.
People take it so seriously. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Well, you didn't make the wine. You didn't bottle it. You didn't put the cork in it. And even if you did, you don't know that. You don't know that. It's a crapshoot.
This is that Marin Tempranillo, and this is Spanish, of course. It's 100% Tempranillo. But what a great expression of the grape.
Really, really good. Yeah.
Tons of berries, a little bit of cedar in there. There must be some oak. It's from Cariña.
Yeah, Cariña is like the new area for really good values in Spain. Spain's interesting. I mean, they have more grapes under vine than any other country in the world. There are more vines in Spain, more acres. They just are third in terms of production because they don't get the yields that France and Italy do.
Well, I was starting to study the area because we're getting a lot of wines from Spain lately, and we're talking about the north versus the south and the certain parts of Rioja. And Cariña does make a lot of wine in it, but I don't get a lot of wines from that area. And this one just surprised me.
It's really nice.
It's really good. And it's Tempranillo, which is the grape of Rioja, too. So,
Good berry?
I get a 95.
Yeah, I'm at a 94, I think.
I mean, at $16.99 on the shelf, which is, seriously, if I walked in the store and I paid $16.99 for this, I'd be happy. And you can get more for $7.99. I think that's a grand bargain.
It's amazing,
as they would say.
I lay awake nights
And I can't believe
wondering
it.
how he does it.
Seriously.
Seriously.
I gotta rinse this glass. It's a little dirty.
Yeah, well, you don't know where it's been.
I have to revisit Toronto's once in a while just because I love the grape as well as you do too. And it's such a great departure from Chardonnays and Sauvignon Blancs. And then, of course, you've got to get them from Argentina. We were very fortunate this. I didn't realize what substantial discount we got on this wine to get it here. I just got the invoice from the wholesaler, and we were selling it for less than what they were selling it to restaurants for.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's great.
But this is from Salta, which is the upper part of
northern part of the Mendoza
Valley, which is
and these wines. Well, Diseño's a good producer. We've had several wines from him in the past, and everything we've had of theirs has just been spectacular. But this Toronto is $12.99 on a shelf and $6.99 on a reorder price. That's incredible.
And the girl that represented the wine was really
Hot.
pretty cute.
Yeah.
But this is
That really makes the difference in whether Paul buys a wine for you guys or not. How good looking is the sales rep?
It just changes how long they stay here. basically.
How long you let them
How
stay
long
there
I drag
before
my
you
feet.
throw them
Gee,
out.
I got to open it up. But this Salta is a cooler district, so it makes a crisper.
Yes, you can tell
You don't
right
get
away.
that fat tropical thing. You get some tropical nose, but you get a nice lean
Great
mid-palate.
finish.
I love it.
Just a great finish. And, it just finishes crisp and clean, makes you ready to slam down some more oysters. God. This is a 95 for me. It's a really
I'm giving
good.
it a 96. I really like it.
Really, really good.
That's something else. How about that, huh, folks? How about that?
Could you
Okay.
speak up?
Here's I love this. This is where we make things happen. This is a $15.99 wine. It's $7.99. It's a gorgeous bottle of wine, but the packaging.
Is a piece of garbage.
But they spend a lot of money on
Who
it.
cares? Just because you have money doesn't mean you have taste.
But look, it's this fancy thing. This is embossed.
Yeah, right. No, which is expensive.
In this
Very
fancy
expensive
paper
process.
And it's like, okay, whatever.
And then the name, In Spring. It sounds like a typo.
It's like, wait, maybe it is
Jesus.
a typo. Oh, which speaking of that, I found out there's a basket. We were presented a nice basket carrier for our gift catalog for Christmas this year, and it's a hat box, and it's got a padded fabric, and it's got different grapes on it, clusters, and it's got Sauvignon spelled wrong.
Well, I write the newsletter.
I love it.
And a lot of the times I get a lot of the information from these guys' websites. I am constantly beside myself at the horrid writing, the spelling, the punctuation, and I'm not talking about the foreign guys, I'm not talking about,
these
people
are
in Italy
domestic
or
people.
France, I'm talking about people in the United States,
This is
a really nice
made from
bottle of
organic.
wine.
It's made from organic grapes. You should know that organic wine, if it says organic wine, means that not only are the grapes grown organically, but the winery has been certified as organic. And in this case, it means that the grapes are grown organically, but not necessarily the winery practices organic winemaking once they get the grapes in. But that's the first step. But this has got tons of plummy,
Beautiful
red
wine.
plum and-
Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this is really, really nice. It's listed as Syrah because I think that's the dominant grape, but there's a lot of other stuff in here, and it's just
that plumminess, the
really
ripeness is
nicely
so
done.
good.
These idiots, they could have sold this wine for a lot more money if they'd have come up with a better
Wait a minute.
package.
You call me an idiot?
No, the guy.
Oh.
Okay, you're an idiot. There, I want you to feel bad.
There, I said it.
Yeah, I said it, and I'm happy. Yeah, I mean, amazing. This wine. If you just said this wine's $25, I wouldn't have
You wouldn't have flinched
flinched.
until you looked at the package. But hey, that's why we're here, right?
package and the name.
But
The other
thank
thing-
goodness
Yeah.
for that, because that's how we're in business, right? That's how we're working today.
I know,
because
it's
the
really
wine business is
amazing.
like that.
It really is amazing.
You know what? They may be farmers, but they're not marketeers, right?
Well, as I've often said, there's nobody in the wine business that didn't get there by making their money doing something else. And whatever business acumen they had that made them the money to afford them the luxury of being in the wine business goes thrown out the door when they get in the wine business because they turn stupid.
I can tell you, we just got done with a cease and desist letter from a winery in Paso Robles called Derby Vineyards. He cease and desist us on dancing Derby. They don't look alike, they don't act alike, they're different grapes, they're different everything. But he insisted that we were infringing on his trademark, which he also admitted that there was no immediate confusion by any consumer. He must have spent $10,000 on an attorney to ask me to stop using the name when I offered him the whole label. I said, just buy the label for me for $1,500, and I'll never be able to use it again. Your phone's ringing. Maybe it's George Skorka.
No, it's your wife.
Okay, good. Yeah, she wants what's that invoice you gave me? So the guy spent $10,000 with an attorney to tell me to stop using it when I offered it to him for $1,500 and I would never use it again because he would own it. He said no. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Makes sense to me.
So whatever. Hey, this is the Martin. This is the Valentine Bianchi, which we've revisited this winery. What the heck? They keep making great wines.
They really do.
This is $14.99 on the shelf. You can get more for $16.99. Sauvignon Blanc.
$6.99.
Yeah, that too.
Now this is different because this is actually Argentinian Sauvignon Blanc, not Chilean. And we love those Chilean Sauvignon Blancs. I mean, I absolutely adore them.
Would you tell those people to get off the phone? Don't they know you're busy? Hey, I'm busy. You know what I like about this? It's not grassy. It's not all grapefruit. It's got a great balance. It's got a little
Really,
lychee nut.
this is very Sancerre-ish. It's
right.
got minerality. You put the Sancerre label on here, and you're gonna get $20 for it. But you lucky people, you get it for $6.99 for the Wine a Month Club.
That's good.
It's delicious. I'm doing a 96 on this. I love this
I'll
one.
go 95 just to say different, but
What else is new?
hey, that's Classic Series for July 2013.
And a hush falls over there.
Thanks for coming.
My pleasure.